Good morning. We have just launched our IT course transfer tool available for both Google and for Excel. This video, we're going to talk about how to use it for the Excel version. So, first, let's go get a copy of it. To do that, we will head over to the EEDW website, and under the Schools tab, we will select Counselors. This is where we will download it. Hot now. IT course transfer tool. On the right side, we see the Google Sheets version, and on the left side, Excel for PC. Now, unfortunately, this is downloaded as a zip file, but I'll show you how to get it out of the zip file so you can use it. So let's click on download the zip file here, and I will choose Save File, as you will, and then just simply put it where you want it on your local computer and hit save. All right, so now I've got it downloaded, and I will go to the folder where I saved it. There it is, the transfer tool.zip. Now, to get the file out of the zip is actually pretty simple. I'm going to simply right click on it one time, and I'm going to say open with, and then I will choose Windows Explorer. This will let me look inside the zip file where the transfer tool currently exists. So open with Windows Explorer, and there's the tool. Now, to get it out of here, very simple. I can click on it once to select it and do Control X to cut, or I can right click on it and choose cut. So I'm going to cut it out of this folder and go back to the upper folder and paste it in there. So I right click on an empty space and say paste. Now I have my EEDW IT transfer tool XLSM. There's a very good chance you're going to need to unblock this because it has some macros and some background coding. So before you're even allowed to access the macros, you have to unblock it. Very simple again. I'm going to right click one time on it, and I'm going to say properties. And in the properties, at the bottom, it says security. This file came from another computer, might be blocked to help protect this computer. Next to that is unblock. Now, if you don't see this, you might need to go to show more options, but you're looking for properties and the feature that says security unblock. So I select unblock and OK. Now I can get it to work for me. So a few extra steps, but you only have to do it once. Now I'm going to just double click on it, and there is the tool. Let's blow it up a bit. At this point, you might see a warning across the top that says, warning, this has macros, they've been disabled. Do you want to enable them? And there'll be a button that says enable content. And you will say, yes, enable content. That will allow this interface to access all of the coding behind it that makes everything work. So if you get that warning to enable content, you will need to select enable content. All right, whew, now we're good to go. It's very simple to use. I will click here in the yellowish box, step 1, and I get a drop-down menu that allows me to choose from all of the courses in the database, which are on sheet number 2. So let's choose one. And then click in the next box, step 2, access the little down arrow here, and see who offers that course. It's offered by Western New Mexico University. Soon as I choose the college, all of my equivalencies show up. I will see how that transfers to the other four-year institutions. And I see here it transfers to ENMU. The other universities don't have any information that shows that course from that college transferring in for credit. All right, so having done that, let's choose a different one. But in order to clear out the current options, I can click the reset button and it clears them out and I'm ready to try again and I can choose another course and another community college and see the transfers. All right. One thing we know is that there's many different versions of course names, or there are many courses that reflect a particular topic. So for example, Java. There's Java 1, Java 2, JavaScript, JavaScript programming, programming for JavaScript, using JavaScript in web applications, and so forth and so forth. In order to see what all of the options are, we're going to use the function called search. So let's hit reset first and click on search. And what this will do is give me a little pop-up window where I can type in a keyword. So I will type in this case, Java, and hit OK. Then I get a window, a form that shows up that has all of the courses with that particular keyword in it. So JavaScript 1, Java for Android apps, problem solving with Java 1 and 2, and so forth. So let's go ahead and just choose one of these. And all I have to do is click on it. So I will click on Java Programming 1. And that course name is now dropped into step 1. And in step 2, the community colleges that offer it are now listed. So CNM and Doña Ana. So choose one, and I see it transfers to UNM and NMIMT for credit. And I can choose the other one as well, and I see it transfers to ENMU. So that course from that community college is equivalent to these particular courses at the universities. And anything that says unknown simply means that the university's transfer information does not include that course from that community college. All right, reset. So that's how it works. Now, something you really need to know. This page, this interface is not protected, which means it's pretty easy to break it. For example, all of the course equivalencies use formulas to get the correct courses. And I can delete them. And if I delete them, they're not going to work. Well, fortunately, when I hit the reset button, those formulas will go back in place. However, it's also possible to get rid of a lot of stuff and just completely disrupt it, like so. If you completely break this thing, there's another function at the bottom, another button called Rebuild. And what the Rebuild will attempt to do is recreate this interface for you. So let's click it. You get a warning. Hey, this action will recreate most of the items, etc., etc. Do you wish to continue? And you would say yes. And it's gone back and it's rebuilt it for me. But honestly, if you just completely break it and nothing's working, you can always just go back to the counselor page and go get yourself a fresh copy. So that is the IT course transfer tool. If you have any questions about using it or anything about the program at all, you are always welcome to contact us, and we'll be very happy to help you out. Take care.